send you out to Gary Thorne, who is ready to get things going out in San Diego.
So tonight, a look around this stadium, 41,000 strong. Fun to watch? Yes, it is, unless you're trying to put a bat on a ball. Clayton Kershaw, that's what the hitters have got to solve today. Thank you for joining us Thursday night, Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Our starting pitcher for San Diego, here's a look. So, Steve, what's he going to be conscious of? Now, let's see what Don Mattingly's got in the lineup today.
Now, some kind of offense right here, star-studded lineup, and really great length and depth with guys that really can put the ball in play.
Right fielder up. He'll be starting us off in this game.
Right fielder, number 50.
The pitch. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. This is a one-hopper off the wall. He's heading for third. He will hold up at third. That's going to be a triple. Still no out.
35.
Well, this is the way you want to kick off an inning right here. He hits the ball right out of the box. He's thinking triple, and that's what he gets.
Slowly on the ground to third. Number 7. Wide throw. Can't get him at first base. Let's take this chance to check out the Padres and their defense.
Well, Gary, you know, they always want to play solid defense, but against this weak-hitting lineup, there's a chance that they have some margin for error today.
No outs in the corners of covered. Smack that one. Long fly ball, but it's a foul to the left. Oh! Swing and a miss at that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that will bring a run in. Boy, I don't know on that count, Steve. Number 1, the fact that he swung's kind of a surprise. I don't know how he hit that where it was.
You're right. On an 0-2 count, you have to protect the plate. Sometimes it's a defensive swing, but sometimes it works out.
In there, their first baseman. Getting out in front. Any time of the ball game, you want to do that. Now you try and build on it.
But going into this game, I didn't know exactly when we'd see runs put up on the board, but I guess we have our answer now.
One away. Fans, be sure to tune in tomorrow night. It'll be Matt Kemp and the Colorado Rockies. They find themselves at Minute Maid Park playing the Astros. That one's set for an 8 o'clock start.
Looking forward to that one, Gary. That's going to be some kind of ball game to tune into.
And it's Smith batting.
That's a good rivalry, Dodgers and Padres. And last year, Dodgers, despite the struggled season, won 13 out of the 18 games with dominance in the Southern California.
He did hit up the middle, and Smith's got himself a single. Dodgers dominance Steve was talking about against San Diego played out late in the year when LA won 10 of the last 12, John.
Well, Clayton Kershaw won 2 of those in August with back-to-back complete games on his way to the Cy Young. Padres didn't like to see him.
Now swing and a shot toward second. The slide, and he is in there, safe, and they score him. Good pitch down low, Steve, but a better at bat.
Well, he did a real nice job going down in his swing to get that low ball to be able to pick up the hit.
Bases are loaded here with only 1 away. On the ground to third. On that one, eats him up. And he throws it wide. And they bring him home.
You want your hitters to go with the pitch. Don't try to force things. The ball's away. He drives it away.
Use the whole part of that plate and the whole part of that bat. You did.
Kids, you want to learn how to hit? That's how you do it.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
Well, this one here was no doubt about it. The late break on that slider. I mean, what a devastating pitch, and the hitter just couldn't catch up.
Here it comes. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. In there, and this is going to be trouble. It rolls all the way to the wall, and they score him. And so they bring in 2 here. He'll pull into third, and it's a 2 RBI 3-bagger.
22, Clayton Kershaw.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of
it. He sends this one in the air towards center. Oh, he can't come up with it. And that will bring a run in. Look at the early season schedule here for the Padres. Tonight is the last game of the Los Angeles series. They get in the ring with another National League West team, the Arizona Diamondbacks. That'll kick off Tuesday evening. Then they'll pack their bags for Los Angeles, and it's the Dodgers. Great series there.
Now batting for the Los
Just
Angeles
kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way in that kind of pitch.
Now that you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
Number 2 spot in the lineup up again. Reached on an error and later scored last. There's a ball hit deep left center field. This ball way back off the wall on a hop. They score the run. And here's a second runner heading for the plate. And the second run comes in. He'll pull into third. That's a 2 RBI 3-bagger. Those 2 RBIs, boy, that makes a difference. We can see just how much on this WPA chart. Well, I was already to mark this down on the card as a double, put another line in there.
Well, he didn't let up at all, Gary. Great effort on his part. Took a chance, but he made it.
Amazing thing is he was able to do it standing up. Seager's in the batter's box. Show no mercy. When the offense is going, you don't give up at bats, and they're not.
Well, it's only the first inning, but this one looks like it's already getting out of reach, Gary.
Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. And there's the third out. Wow, they deal some serious damage. First inning really starting out with a bang. The Dodgers lead it 8-0. And it'll be Clayton Kershaw doing the pitching. It'll be Los Angeles' starter. So, Steve, what does he hope he has in store for these San Diego hitters?
Well, a little mismatch in this one right here. One of the best lefties in the game against the lineup that does struggle at times to score runs. So it could be a lopsided ball game.
That one's in the dirt. Nice stop. Line foul towards third. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
Now we have a moment to take a look at the lineup for the Padres. Scouting pick, John. Who are we looking at today?
Well, you have to believe that Eric Hosmer is going to be a huge part of this lineup for a long time to come. He had LASIK eye surgery, helped his eyesight get back to where it can be. He's seeing the ball better, naturally, and that's why he's one of the best young hitters in the game.
Lined right at the second baseman. Number 15. On to first. That's out number 2. Now we get a moment to look at how the Dodgers are going to shape up defensively.
Solid defensive team right here, especially within this division. They're the best, the fewest number of errors committed of anybody in the division, and it really does separate them defensively from all the other clubs.
And here's what the Dodgers' schedule looks like. Tonight is the last game of the San Diego series. They kick off a homestand with the Pirates. That series bound to be competitive. That'll get underway on Thursday night. They'll stay right there for the next set of games. The San Diego Padres. So quite a few home games they'll be looking to capitalize. That's a strike. Kershaw gets it by. Knuckle curve swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, he tried to yank that one. They had him fooled a little bit down and in. Even if he had hit it, it would have been foul.
That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. And that's out number 3. No scoring here, ending this half inning. And the Dodgers, their turn coming up. Cleanup man in the box again. This is a kind of an interesting breakdown. You take a look at the pitch types that were thrown that have been hit for a base hit or better.
Well, you look at how he's done with this cutter. It's been hit 3 times so far.
Well, the thing to remember here, still early on, guys, in the second inning. That fastball is his.
Swings, lines this one back up the middle. Machado. And he'll take it himself. Puts the tag on for the out.
And a brief look here at the Dodgers. Take a look at the National League rankings and where they fell in last season. 7th in stolen bases, 8th in batting average, and they were in the top 10 in team batting average with runners in scoring position, getting a lot of clutch base hits, and that's a great stat for a team that wants to win ball games.
And Smith in the batter's box. First pitch. That's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. They take care of that one. Here's Turner with the bat. Single home run in his last at bat. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing. It's popped up. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. No runs, no hits, nobody across the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. The Dodgers 8, San Diego nothing. A little chilly here tonight, no sign of precipitation. And the cleanup man stands in. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. On the ground to short, Sager. Throw one to first in time.
And a chance here to check out how the Padres ranked in the National League last year. 2nd in stolen bases, 3rd in triples, and they were in the top 10 in doubles, driving the ball out to the wall, playing a lot of wall ball last year, showing that speed coming out of the batter's box and taking the extra bases.
And Craig now will come to the plate.
Well, it didn't take long for Clayton Kershaw to transform from a talented rookie into a solid pitcher. And that's just exactly it. He's a pitcher now. He throws a lot of breaking balls, a lot of changeups, still has that 95 fastball. He can rush up in the zone.
Kershaw's numbers, he had 21 wins tied in the National League in that department, and a major league swung on line to right center field. That falls in. First hit of the ball game for this club.
Well, with one out here and a guy on first base, the last thing you want to do is hit into a double play. Let's see if he can stay away from that.
And their number 6 hitter.
Well, for whatever reason, in 2011, the Padres struggled more at home than they did on the road, finishing 11 games under 500 at Petco Park.
Fastball just misses. 1-0. And as far as Petco Park goes, of course, the home of the Padres, it is just a disaster for hitters. So they've got to try and tune their team, Steve, to that yard.
Well, listen, a big problem is the pitchers may fare well, but it's about the offense. They've got to find more offense to support their pitching staff. They scored the second fewest number of runs at home in 2011, only behind the Giants.
Here's the pitch. Called strike 2.
When you can spot your four-seam fastball to the outside corner, the hitter has to have balance at the plate and not pull off the ball.
I don't know how you lay off that sinker, but it's 2-2.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he throws to first in time, out number 2.
I thought they had a shot at a double play right there, but at least they got one out. But now a runner in scoring position at second base.
Number 7 man at the plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. It's fouled off. Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2.
The hitter's got to protect the outer part of the plate right here, down 0-2.
That swung on and grounded up the middle. Sager. And that is not in time. He's aboard at first. And that'll bring Eric Gosmer to bat.
You see it coming up in the zone over the heart of the plate. Good piece of hitting, drives that ball.
Boy, if there's a pitcher wants back. There's one right there.
That's good pitch recognition, good two-strike approach.
That swung on, hit on the ground. Kershaw throws to first, side is retired. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. Dodgers not letting this lead go. And the number 7 batter in the box. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. On the way. This one tapped in front of the plate. Number 7. In time for the out.
Left fielder, number 11.
And the number 8 spot rolls around. He tripled home a couple in his last at bat. And he starts him out. Swung on and fouled away. Hot shot towards the hole. He's out at first base. Nice play on the cover.
That's a well-executed play right there, Gary. He hustled over, got to first base, touched the bag.
Thought he might have had a strikeout there, but he's involved in the out anyway. It's Kershaw at the plate. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. First pitch on the way. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1. Swing and a miss. He's behind. 0-2. Line towards second. Number 9. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. Up next, it'll be the Padres. And their pitcher at the plate now. He'll start things off for the home team. We're in the 3rd. He deals. Sinker swung on, missed. 0-1. Here's the delivery. Good hard sinker. Swung on and missed. 0-2. pitch. That's a changeup. Down on strikes, 1 out.
Well, Gary, let's see this pitch again in K-Cam. Here's another look at the changeup.
And he only got to see 3 pitches. Now, unhittable pitches, but he saw them nonetheless.
Boy, that's a tough at bat for the hitter who's got to walk away almost before he even got there. And it rolls around to the top again. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a roller towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
Second base, number 9.
Up now, their second baseman. Grounded out his last time through. Couldn't get around in time. 0-1.
Well, if you're going to get a good fastball, you better pull the trigger a little sooner. You can't be late on that heater.
Swing and a ball popped foul to the left side. Foul! Here's the pitch. And the sinker swung on and missed. Side retired. So Clayton Kershaw gets him. That's a 1-2-3. Nothing doing through 3 innings for him. Now we move on to the top of the 4th. The top of the order is due up next. And the right fielder batting again. He's going to get us started here in the 4th. Now the first pitch. Swung on and ripped towards second. Oh, and he bobbles this thing. But he stays with it. Gets the out. That's how you do it. Let's go to the video replay. This is a close play at first base.
That's going to be real close. He lunges for the bag, but it beats him. He's out.
You just don't lunge. You don't gain any ground that way. Now there's center fielder at the plate. Steve, how about the arm today? How's he performing?
How's this righty doing it? Well, he's getting a lot of ground ball outs, and it's because they just cannot seem to stay behind the ball. They keep hitting the top of the ball.
And the first pitch. Hard grounded to short. Machado. In time for the out. Seager's in the batter's box. Drove in a run earlier in the game. This one's grounded foul wide of first. Oh, 1 pitch is a cut fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. The Dodgers 8, San Diego nothing. Machado in the box now. Blew up last time.
Machado.
Here's the first pitch. He fouls that one off. Up the middle it goes. Seager. And his throws in time. First out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 28.
Cleanup man in the box again. He bounced out his last time. Here's the pitch. There's a hard comebacker right through the center. And he's out at first. What an out. Diving stop and a nice throw, too.
Well, he showed great range on that one. I didn't think he had any chance to get it, but able to get it and get on his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Tremendous job.
And Craig now will come to the plate. Steve, let's take a look at what we've got from the pitcher.
Here, take a look at what's been successful today, and it's the fastball generating a ton of ground ball outs.
And here's the first one. Taps this one foul off to the left. Sharp knuckle curve is in there, and he's in trouble. 0-2.
Well, they've got a couple hits here, and we're into the fourth inning, so maybe they're starting to get something going. And the second time through the lineup, maybe they'll try to figure something out, Gary.
Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. No runs, no hits, no one left on. The Padres unable to get on the board.
Up to the plate.
At the plate, their rookie first baseman. He'll get things started. Fifth inning. First pitch to him. Swinging a drive, deep left center. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. He's thinking 3 here. And he'll stop at third. That's a 3-bagger.
Number 17, Will Smith.
A lot of times when you think of a triple, you're thinking of runs batted in, 1 or possibly 2. But this time he's the only guy on base. But he's leading off this inning with that triple and a chance for a big inning.
And it's Smith batting. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 1 away.
Stepping up to the plate for the Los Angeles Dodgers, third baseman.
Here's Turner with the bat. Take a look at this first pitch delivered and see how he's doing.
Well, this is what he wanted to do right here.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. 2 away.
Stepping up to the plate for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And the number 7 batter in the box. Ground out victim last time through. Man on third, 2 down. Now the first pitch. And he gets this one by him on 1.
Well, runner in scoring position right here. Obviously, they want to try to avoid that 2-out base hit. They've been burned in this game offensively already, so they need an out right here. Put up a 0.
Waves and misses at the curve, just like that, 0-2.
He gets 2 quick strikes on the hitter, but he can't be too selective now. He's got to go right at him.
Line towards third and foul. Fastball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. They get a man to third, but can't bring him home. Up next, it'll be the Padres. Due up 6, 7, 8 in the lineup. 6 slide up at the plate again. Let's take a look here at how he's been mixing up his pitches so far in this game.
And mixing up your pitches, to me, he's throwing way too many changeup. He's become reliant on it.
You know, John, one of the things I'm noticing, checking out the inside edge data, is that so far in this outing, he's staying away from his slider. So I'm not sure it's because he wasn't feeling confident about it, or he didn't have a good feel for it, or if he's saving it, but he needs to use it.
Swing and a miss.
Gary, they've only left a couple runners on base offensively so far through the middle part of this ball game, and they're going to have to give themselves more opportunities to see if they can't come up with that big base hit. That's just not enough offense.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. 1 away.
Gary, he's getting that hard, boring, sinking action on that pitch today, getting guys to swing over the top. 2 strikeouts in a row.
And their rookie left fielder at the plate. He got things going earlier on. First at bat, he got a single off Kershaw.
If I'm up to bat, I'm looking for another fastball early in the count that I can drive. You've seen it once. You know he's able to get around on it, and it doesn't lock him up. He's got to be able to put that ball in play.
There's a swing and a line drive. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. And that will bring Eric Hosmer to the plate.
Well, he stayed behind the ball right there real well. Got himself that 1-out base hit. Well, last season, Eric Hosmer was an early call-up, making his way to the bigs in May. A bit of a surprise call-up, but he left his mark early with his big bat.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And for Hosmer with that big bat, there were 19 home runs. Pretty good for a rookie production.
Boy, they didn't ease him into the lineup either. I mean, he got slotted in batting third or fourth most of the season. You've got to love this kid's future.
There's a ground ball. He picks it up. 2 away.
I thought they had a shot at a double play right there, but at least they got one out. But now a runner in scoring position at second base.
And their pitcher up again.
Been an absolute treat here, Gary, watching Kershaw perform. He's a maestro.
These at-bats, how's he starting them? Let's take a look.
Well, throwing a first pitch strike is critical to success for a major league pitcher. They'll tell you that time and time again. He's proven that today. 12 guys out after going 0-1.
This is that fastball already 0-2. Shot towards the hole. Number 16. And he'll step on first to retire the side. They pick up no runs on one hit and leave a man at second. The Dodgers still on top. We'll be looking to the leadoff batter later on in this inning, another AB. In the box again, their left fielder. Got a couple of RBIs thus far.
Well, big production in this ball game. Already driving in a couple runs and a major factor in this offense.
The first pitch. Hit in the air. This one's going well into the stands, off to the right. The pitch. 0-1 is a slider. First ball strike. Now, to be effective, you've got to mix your pitch types and speed. Here's what we've seen from this pitcher today. What's your take, guys?
Well, you know, guys, he's definitely leaning towards that slider a little more than he usually does.
You know, it's interesting. I don't know why. You know, the scouting report is that he goes to that four-seam fastball for his outs. For whatever reason, he's not going there. But I think he needs to get back into that routine of what makes him successful.
A bouncing ball to shortstop. In time for the out. It's Kershaw at the plate. He's a 10-year veteran now. He delivers. Fouled away. Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now. 0-2. This one's grounded near third. Foul. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Uh-oh, that's an error. There's the throw. So they can't make the play.
For the Los Angeles Dodgers, right fielder, number 50.
And it rolls around to the top again. Grounded out last time. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to second. And it gets through. That's his third hit of the game. 4 times up. And the run gets in. There's one.
I'll tell you what, this is what you want to do. Get runners on in front of this guy, and he knows how to capitalize. Sometimes he knows he needs the big base hit. This time he knew. Put it in play, pick up the run.
Here's the first one. Swinging and a miss, and he falls behind on the count 0-1.
Well, I tell you what, for a two-seam fastball, he had some good movement and good pop on that one. Batter swung late.
The pitch. There's a swing and a smash. And that one's put away to retire the side. They pick up a run on one hit. Nobody left. Dodgers just dominating. They're in control right now.
Batting for the San Diego
In the box, their
Padres.
third baseman. He'll lead off the bottom half of the sixth. And he starts him out. First pitch, a sinker in there. 0-1.
Well, outstanding pitching effort so far here. I mean, he's left 3 runners on base in this game. I mean, but he's just shutting down this lineup, and when he needs to make a pitch, he seems to always find a way to do it.
That pitch was way too low, but he swung at it anyway. It's a strike. Hit in the air to left center. Able to make the grab on that one. 1 out.
Second baseman, number 9.
And you have to figure coming in off the bench a little bit, you want to see a pitch or two, but when you get it, you got to be aggressive. See if you can do something to get on base and get a rally started.
He makes contact, line drive, and that scoots into center. That's a base hit.
Well, you just can't explain how valuable a pinch hitter is. A guy who can come off the bench cold and deliver a big hit.
State Farm will look at the teams who recorded the most steals from last season. The Brewers, number 1. Second, the Padres. Marlins, third. Fourth, the Giants. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
Well, most teams have one guy who can steal bases. This team has a bunch of guys who can run. Last year, one of the top teams in the league at stealing bases. And you think, well, we got one base stealer out. Well, as soon as he gets out, here comes another. It seems like every time someone's on base, they have the ability to steal bases. Way too much pressure for the opposition.
And it goes foul. It's fouled away.
Well, with the way we keep tracks of pitch counts right now, you know 0-2, the pitcher wants to put him away. The fact that he has to throw another pitch just tells.
Here's one hit very well deep. Out number 2. And they just tried to hold him there at first.
For the San Diego Padres, center fielder, number 28.
Now their center fielder at the plate. Grounded out his last time through. Two outs and a man on first. Here's the delivery. Fastball too low. 1-0.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
1-0 pitch, a sinker, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. That hard sinker. He just can't catch up.
And here's a swing and a miss. He couldn't get that one. 1-2. Swing and a hot shot. Number 15. Throws on to first in time to retire the side.
Now he's bringing it today. He's got control of every one of his pitches, keeping the hitters off balance the entire game. They just can't seem to find any answers.
No runs yet for Sandy.
Now up to the plate.
Seager's in the batter's box. Here we go with a little breakdown on the types of pitches that he's throwing on the mound that are turning into hits.
Well, that slider of his has been hit 3 times over the course of the game.
You know, those hits off that pitch are just part of the problem. The bigger problem is he's struggling to get anyone out in this lineup. They're having a field day driving in run after run.
And the first baseman in. He tripled his last time up. And the first pitch. Ground ball headed for the middle. Machado. And a good throw gets him 2 down.
For the Los Angeles Dodgers, catcher, number 17, Will Smith.
And it's Smith batting. He flew out his last time up. The pitch. Liner towards the hole. And there's the third out. Amazingly fast inning. Outs here coming quickly. 3 pitches. It's stretch time in the 7th here in San Diego.
Now up to the plate.
And Craig now will come to the plate. This will be his 3rd time to the plate. He's got 1 hit off Kershaw.
You got to go with what's made you successful. That 4-seamer successful the last time they matched up. I bet he goes right back to it.
Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. And he'll step on first for out number 1.
Well, big out right there. Listen, he's on his way to a shutout right now. They've not been able to muster much against him. This is critical time of the game. He's getting a little fatigued, and they've seen him a couple times already. He's got to make his pitch.
Now their rookie catcher at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Cut on and missed 0-1.
Holding them scoreless so far in this one and only allowed 4 hits, Gary. And I think a real credit to what he's been able to do. Outstanding work between the pitcher and catcher. Just a great plan of attack.
That's it. Pretty well down the line and left. As he drops back and puts it away.
Gary, for every pitcher, it's a little bit different. You know, how long they can go into a game. But right now, he still looks pretty strong right now. 2 outs in the 7th. I think he's got a chance to shut them down the rest of the way.
And the number 7 batter in the box. He singled in his last at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Now here's one hit softly up the middle. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down.
He's absolutely mowing them down here today, Gary. They haven't been able to muster any sort of offensive attack against them here at all.
Here's Turner with the bat. He'll lead it off here. Inning number 8. Here's the pitch. It's strike 1. Can't make contact on the fastball.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter. Swung late.
Hit sharply towards the hole. So, with nobody out, he's on board.
Well, a good piece of hitting right there. And anytime you get your first hitter of the inning on base, it could set up the potential for a big inning.
Up now, their second baseman. Struck out swinging his last time up. And here's the first one. Hit on the ground towards second. And he's got it now. That's one. Back to first, not in time. Not quick enough on the relay.
Well, they get the lead runner at second base, but I think they would have liked to have gotten 2 right there.
And the number 8 spot rolls around. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1.
He just reared back and said, here it comes, big boy. Here comes my best fastball. He busted him inside with it.
Drops this one foul to the right. Swings and sends it deep into right field. This ball way back. Out of here, a homer and a 2-run shot. 2-run homer just adds to a terrific hitting game they've had. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
Pitch down and away, Steve. He found a way to go up and get it.
Oh, that's a pitcher's pitch. I mean, there's not much you can do there. That's an exceptional job of hitting. Not many guys can hit a home run on that one.
It's Kershaw at the plate.
Pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
And the first pitch. There's contact. He drove it well.
Now
2 down.
For the Los Angeles Dodgers, right fielder, number 50.
And the right fielder batting again. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. That'll do it as they put that one away. Well, they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. Dodgers just dominating. They're in control right now. Another chance for the leadoff hitter coming up in the inning. And Hosmer's in the box. 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. Called strike 0-1.
A tremendous effort out on the mound in this one. We're deep into the ball game. I mean, we're getting close to the end of this one. They've only been able to get 4 hits against him, and he shut them down and kept them off the scoreboard.
Hit in the air to center field. It's down, a base hit.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
Well, I can't blame them for bringing in the pinch hitter right now for the pitcher. They've got to do something to get this offense going and try to get back into the game.
There's a knuckle curve in there for strike 1. Well, it's keeping up with the hit trends in this one. Let's take a look at the pitches that he's thrown on the mound that have been put in play.
Well, this guy's knuckle curve has been hit 2 times over the course of the game.
Well, you know, that pitch, even though it's been hit a couple of times, at this point in the game, he's still got a shutout going, so not a lot of weakness to point to. He's getting out of the innings unscathed. Defense is getting the job done behind him.
Ball, that's in the dirt for a ball. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
In time for the out.
A masterful performance out there today. They've not been able to get any sort of offense going. And let's tell you what, he's going to make people notice this is an outstanding effort.
And it rolls around to the top again. Last time up, flew out. That's in the dirt. He traps it. Kershaw with a windup. Fastball swung on, missed. Now 1-1. Swinging a liner to left, and it's through. That's a base hit. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Jerry, that's how you hit the changeup. You have to be patient. You have to stay back and let the ball come to you. Doesn't try to do too much with it and picks himself up on a base hit.
And starts him out here. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Looks like the hitter's waiting for a pitch that he can get up in the zone to drive a little bit. That's why he went down to the zone with that four-seamer.
He sends this one in the air towards center. Out number 2.
Now batting for the San Diego Padres. Shortstop, number 13.
Machado at the plate now. No hits yet, but he'll get another chance right here. 2 men on, 2 men out. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Well, that's just one of those the pitcher says, here it comes, try to hit it. Fastball hitter, he wanted that pitch, he just didn't quite come up with the swing.
Good hard sinker that time, in control in the count now. 0-2. Struck him out, and the side is retired. He's got 8 shutout innings under his belt.
All he has to do is keep his focus and composure in the ninth.
So they still.
Back for the Los
And for
Angeles
those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And we'll get to see Mark Melancone pitching as they make the pitching swap. Throw will pull him off the bag. He is safe at first.
Shortstop, number 5.
Seager's in the batter's box. Lined out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot towards the hole.
Coming to bat for the
Well,
Los
a key
Angeles
contributor
Dodgers.
in that last
First
win.
baseman,
3
number
big hits in that
16.
game, and he's seeming to find a way again to get it started.
Cleanup man in the box again. He's had 1 hit, 4 times up. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. This one's grounded foul wide of first. Pitch on the way. And he fouls another one off. Fastball swung at and missed, struck him out one away.
Here's the 4-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
Smith.
And I think last couple of pitches he faced, it didn't seem like he was ready for that fastball.
Yeah, he got some off-speed pitch the previous pitch, but you should be able to expect to get the bat on that heater, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's Smith batting, lined out in his last at bat. Here's the pitch. Smith ladled it. Gone. Goodbye. A 3-run shot. With that 3-run homer, they just extended their lead.
Well, they say things are contagious. Well, good hitting can be contagious. So can power. These guys are going deep.
Coming to bat.
Here's Turner with the bat.
Los Angeles Dodgers. Third baseman, number 10, Justin Turner.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball played. Hosmer. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
Second baseman, number 15.
And the number 7 batter in the box. 0 for 4 in this one. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1.
Well, as a hitter, if you're looking for something off speed, you don't swing at anything hard. But that's what he did. He wasn't expecting that speed, and he swung late.
That one goes foul.
Foul ball!
Swing and a high drive. This could be trouble. Goodbye, home run, and the Dodgers offensively minded. Sometimes the offense just explodes all game long, and that's what's going on here. Another one and a huge lead.
Coming to bat.
The Dodgers offense hitting on all cylinders right now. Everything clicking. It's an awfully tough lineup to face now.
Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And Steve, we've watched them just dominating here in this game. The pitching unable to find the outs.
Well, that home run may be the exclamation point on this one, Gary.
Good movement to that cutter, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
All the pressure on the hitter right now. He knows that he has to protect the plate in order not to strike out.
The pitch. Shot back to first. And he boots it. And he can't recover in time. That's going to go as an error.
Pitcher, number 20.
It's Kershaw at the plate. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. And he offers at the knuckle curve and misses. 0-1. He deals. That's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. Machado. Oh, and a wild throw. And they take off trying to get extra bases. But not before they tally 4 times thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. Dodgers just dominating. They're in control right now. Big bats ready to make an appearance. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crunk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Gonzalez is going to be our new pitcher here as they make the pitching swap.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
First pitch. And he swings and hits this one foul. Swing lined up the middle. That looks like a single.
Well, this is not what you imagine when you go out to make a pitching change. You bring a guy in from out of the bullpen, and the first hitter he faces, he serves up a hit. Let's see if he can get out of this.
And Craig now will come to the plate. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. And it's 0-1. Gonzalez caught him looking on that one.
He threw that one exactly where he wanted it, down and in.
On the way. Swung, ground ball to short. And he scoops it up. Over to first for out number 1.
I thought they had a shot at a double play right there, but at least they got 1 out. But now a runner in scoring position at second base.
Catcher up to the plate. Blew out last time. 1 out, a runner on at second base. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike.
I threw that one exactly where he wanted it, down and in.
Didn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2. It's fouled off. Foul! And he fouls off another one.
Well, you're told with an 0-2 count to spread out your stance and to choke up on the bat so you can put the ball in play. Better control of the bat, and that's what he did right there. That 0-2 pitch, just barely getting enough of it to put it in foul territory so he can continue this at bat.
In the box again, their left fielder. 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1.
Just out in front of that sinker, and he comes up empty.
Here's the delivery. Sinker, called strike, now 0-2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
And it's fouled off. He delivers. And that one is a fly ball. This could do it. That's going to be a wrap. Final out of the ball game.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
We'd like now to take a look at our player of the game. Let's make a pick.
Yeah, I mean, this guy came out and made this team look like world beaters today. A couple of hits, and he went big flying. All in all, it adds up to a nice day's work, and they come away on top.
When you take to the road, Steve, any win will do. But when you get this kind of offense, it's very satisfying.
Well, it also sends a message to your club and to that club that you showed up to play.
And until next time, this is Gary Thorne, along with John Crockett, Steve Phillips. We'll catch you at the yard.